Life struggles, happy moments, bad times, and unforgettable memories.
Join us as we talk about our lives and share a laugh or two with us as we bring you along on our crazy journey called life. Welcome to Two Wives, One World.
Hi, listeners. Welcome back to another episode.
Hey, guys. You know who we are. My name's Cass.
And I'm Nikki.
And my cat is on my foot.
Oh.
This is 11, and we are Two Wives, One World. Welcome back. Welcome back. If it's your first time listening, welcome. We have a lot of fun. And this is what, our 21st episode? 22nd?
22nd. Our
Insane.
22nd.
That's insane. So for those of you that have been listening to us, thank you for staying loyal. Hopefully you've enjoyed all the episodes we've uploaded.
Yes, hopefully. We, oh, your cat is so cute.
Thank you.
We enjoy doing this every week. We are, sorry. It's going to be one of those episodes where we just go off on a rant because we can't focus on one thing at a time.
It really is.
But yes, we're so grateful for everybody that listens every week. Moms, shout out to our moms.
Oh, hello.
I know Justin's dad told me tonight he was going to listen to our podcast, but you never know.
Thank you guys for listening. Yeah, especially our moms.
Our moms are the real MVPs.
Thank you guys. We very much appreciate you. But anyways, if you've listened before, you know what we always open up with, and that is, what is in your cup?
Love this segment. It's one of my favorites.
I love it. It's great. Nikki, why don't you go ahead and start us off tonight?
So, my cup tonight, and I've showed this one before, it's my Relax cup.
I like it.
And in my cup is some good old green tea. I love green tea. Arizona green tea is my favorite.
Delish. Perfect choice. I'm jealous.
Now, and I'll explain in a second why I picked my Relax cup, but go ahead, Cass, you're next.
So I have this trusty Pokemon mug with your faves, Squirtle, Charmander, Pikachu, and Bulbasaur.
Now, which one's your favorite?
I have to pick Charmander.
Me too.
I love the fire Pokemon. Maybe we'll have a Pokemon episode.
That's a good idea.
Or a video game episode. Anyways. And then we'll talk about, in that Pokemon or video game episode, we'll talk about Pokemon Go and the Squirtle, how you caught him. And we kept driving around to try and get him. But anyways, that was a good night. I have some sweet tea in here, a southern staple down here, sweet tea. And, I think it's going to be a good night. I have a candle burning. I have my drink. And we're just chilling. So chill with us tonight, guys. If you want to just relax and enjoy, keep listening or watching. We're going to have a good episode. I'm excited.
Me too. So tonight our episode is all about moving into a new house, buying a house, all things house related, because if you can see next to me, I have a whole bunch of boxes, and I'll even move my camera to show. We are packing to move.
Yay!
We're signing papers to move into our new house. It would be last Friday. When we post this, it'll be last Friday. So I will be in the process of moving into my new home.
Yay! So excited. Congratulations. Everybody comment down below and congratulate Nikki and Justin, because they've been trying to find something for a while. And
yeah, we've been looking for like a year and a half. And I mean, I've talked about how small our apartment is before. If you guys don't actually know, it's like 400 square feet, which is like nothing.
Wow.
And it's me, Justin, and our dog. So we're excited to have more than just 2 rooms in a house. We'll have like a living room and a kitchen and a dining room and a laundry room and actual bedrooms.
Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's going to be so much fun. Congratulations to you guys. And like I said, listeners, congratulate them, because it's a huge milestone in their marriage. We are so happy for you. Yay!
Thank you.
Congratulations again. But yeah, if you guys want some more tips on how to move into a house, the process of buying a house, all of the stresses of buying a house, continue listening, because we are going to get into it tonight. And as you know, at the end, every week, a rant of the day. So if you're dying to know what we're ranting about this week, keep listening because it's going to be wild.
So with your house, because you moved to a whole different state, like, you guys, how long did it take you to find your house?
I think Ryan started looking in January and he was able to sign on our house in May. And the thing is he didn't really look at that many houses. Like, I think he actually went and looked in person at 4 or 5 houses. And within a, 4 or 5 month period, that's not a lot. And it was crazy because we would look online and we'd see a house and we thought, oh, that looks like a perfect house. And then he'd go look at it because I was still in Pennsylvania at the time living. He would go look at it and then he'd be like, listen, that house wasn't anything like what it was described as.
We had issues with that too.
I think that's a main reason why it took so long. Or the house either wasn't in our budget or the house wasn't in the area we wanted to live in. And it was just insane. But yeah, it took us about 5 months and then our house was ready. We signed the papers and then the house was like ready right after that. So, I mean, we had a pretty smooth sailing trip, but I mean, we had a couple of roadblocks, but overall it wasn't a bad experience. There are some things that I wish were different, but
right.
Life. But it's taken you guys a year and a half?
Yeah, almost 2 years. We actually started looking for houses before we moved into this apartment. But this apartment was so cheap because it's so small, that we didn't want to pass it up, and we knew we could make this work for a while anyway. And we've been here for a year and a half. So
that's crazy. I can't believe you've been in that apartment for a year and a half.
I know. So technically we've been looking for a house for 2 years, but we've been actively looking since we moved in here.
Wow, that's exhausting, honestly. I can't imagine mentally and physically that's got to be exhausting.
You know, it was. I remember times where we would go look at like 2 to 3 houses every time we went. And I remember this last time we were going to look at our house that we actually are getting. I looked at Justin and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I am so mentally exhausted from like going to see houses and then being like, this isn't the one. This isn't it. Why am I wasting my time looking at this when this isn't the right house? And he was the one that was like, if you don't want to go, we'll cancel. And I was like, no, let's just go. And I'm so glad we did. And I'm so glad he pushed me to go look at it because it ended up being exactly what we wanted. So
yay, that's awesome. I know it. I think the worst feeling in the world is like, okay, this house is in our budget, it's in a good location, and it looks great on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come to find out, oh well, the entire roof needs fixed, and that's going to cost thousands of dollars. Or, oh, there's
my gosh, yes,
stains all over the carpeting, we'd have to get brand new carpeting. Or just things like that. Or there are termites everywhere. It's like, okay, I have this picture in my mind that this was going to be it, and we're going to be done. We're going to sign on it. And then all of a sudden it's slap in the face. Like, you thought. But guess what? No.
Yes. And I like finding a house in your budget that is perfect is almost impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Because if there is one, it gets snatched up so quick.
Yep.
Like, there was one house we were going to look at, and I knew it was going to be perfect. And literally, it was on the market for 14 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And somebody paid cash for it.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
So, but, yeah. And, I mean, our price range wasn't, like, crazy cheap. Like, we weren't doing, like, $40,000 house. We were looking for somewhere anywhere from, like, $80,000 to $90,000. Yep. And it was like anything 100 and up we could have managed, but like we didn't want to be house poor either. Like, we wanted to be able to afford stuff to fix up our house if we wanted to change whatever we wanted to. So really, if you want a perfect house, you're going to be spending about $200,000.
Will you ever? I mean, the differences in houses, it's insane how. And I never realized how expensive houses were until I started looking for houses. And now it's like, I used to be like, oh, that house is nice. I bet it's like $75,000. And now I'm like, oh, that house is nice. I bet you it's like $250,000.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it just really opens up your eyes to how expensive real life can be and how expensive, being an adult is. And it stinks
Oh,
sometimes,
it's
but
so expensive to be an adult.
it's horrible. It's horrible. So when you set your budget, did you know right away, like, I know we want to spend this, or did you kind of debate? Were you more leaning towards, like, in the beginning, did you think, oh, I want to have $150,000 budget, or did you know right off the bat, hey, I want to do
Um,
80?
so when we first started looking, we didn't realize everything that went into the process of buying a house. So we were like, oh, okay. We'll go get it pre-approved from the bank because Justin was working for maybe like 6 months at the time
Mm-hmm.
at his current job, and we were like, oh, we'll go get pre-approved and see what they pre-approve us for. We got like $40,000.
Wow.
So we were like looking at like $32,000 houses, and everything was crap, and the roofs were falling off, and so we were like, oh, is this what it's always going to be like? So then we like sat down, and his mom brought up going to look at modular houses. So we were like, okay, let's go look at modular houses. Let's see what that's like. Go in, look at them. They're like, oh, this house is $82,000. I was like, oh, that's not bad. But you have to pay for people to come build it, like to put it on the land. You got to pay for the land. You have to pay for a septic system. You got to pay to get it perk tested. So an $82,000 house, modular house, ends up being like $120,000 whenever everything's said and done, maybe even more.
Wow.
So we looked at that, and then we decided to wait a little while because we got this apartment. So we decided to wait, and then we were like, okay, Justin's been at his job for like 2 years, I think, at that time, or maybe a year and a half. And we were like, okay, let's go get pre-approved again, see what we get. We got pre-approved for like 120,000, I think, which is a good amount, but Justin's really good with numbers, and he was like, we can't afford something like that.
Yeah.
Like, monthly, we can't afford something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, well, what can we afford? And that's where we sat down and figured out, like, what budget, like, what amount house, like, we could afford.
Mm-hmm.
And we, like, agreed anywhere from 80,000 to probably, I said 90 earlier, but honestly, it was more like 100. But 100 would really be, like, penny pinching every month.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more like we wanted to find something on the cheaper side.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of did the same thing. We originally put a bid in on a house that was 118,000, and then we could do it, but it was probably going to be about $200-300 more a month what we're paying now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the money that we wouldn't be spending, we're either putting towards, our savings account, or we're putting it towards like home renovations. So we were like, okay, we can do this house. And the only reason we didn't get that house is because the seller we'd give them an offer and they'd be like, well, no, we want this. And then we give them another offer. Well, no, we want this. Plus you can pay for closing costs. And I got petty over it. I was like, you know what? I don't even want this house. It was a beautiful house. It was a big house. It was nice. But it was like, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. Like, if the seller wants to play that game with me, we're not going to do it. So we kind of talked and we're like, all right, well, why don't we go ahead and get a little bit of a cheaper house, and then, we'll have a little bit more per month to do like a renovation or something on the house. So that's kind of how we thought up of our budget. I originally was looking at like $180,000 houses. I was like, oh,
I know.
great. And then you look at the estimated monthly payment, and it's like, I don't really want to pay $1,400 a month.
Exactly.
So,
and like, you don't think about that when you first start looking at houses.
Yep.
So
that, and then your down payment's gonna be way more expensive too. So I don't know, it stressed me out. So for now, it's like, all right, the cheaper the better, as long as the house is nice. As long as it's
exactly. I would buy I would buy a $50,000 house if it was like nice inside.
Oh heck yeah, me too. Me too.
My advice for buying a house is to find a house with good bones and fix it up.
Yes. Yes. Because you could get a real nice house, but if the bones of the house aren't any good, you're just going to be putting more and more money into it. But if you find a house that has a good structure and you renovate it, then it's going to last you forever. But it was great. Now when it came to like searching for houses, I know we used Zillow because that
Mhm.
seemed to be the most. I think it was Zillow and I'm trying to think what the other one. Indeed's job searching.
Is
There
it
was another.
Realtor?
Yes, Realtor. Yep.
Mhm.
And we really liked using those because it kind of showed, oh, this is how much in principal the house is. This is how much you'd be spending a month
Mhm.
estimated, and this is the property value throughout the years. I thought that was extremely helpful.
Yeah.
Did you do the same thing, or were you more of like Du Bois Live?
I mean, we use like strictly Realtor because we used Zillow for a while. And we ended up finding out that Zillow doesn't update their houses every day, where Realtor does. Like as soon as a
Oh, dang.
house goes on like contingent, like in the process of buying it, it will say like contingent on it. Where Zillow doesn't always do that right away. So you might be looking at a house that's already like in the process of being bought.
That's a waste of time.
Exactly.
I didn't know
So,
that. That's a good tip for those of you that are buying a house.
yeah, look at realtor.com. It's honestly one of the best places to look for houses, I think. I didn't look at Facebook because somebody might be trying to sell their house and it's a piece of junk.
Yep. Yep, that's scary. It's almost the same thing with cars. I know we're not really talking about cars, but it always kind of like freaks me out a little bit thinking about buying a car off of classified because it's like, well, what type of shape is your car in? Is it going to break down tomorrow? But anyways, back to houses.
Exactly.
Um, I personally liked searching for houses just because it was almost one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to try to look for one today and see if there's anything different. But then at the same time, it's also like, oh,
It
I'm
gets
sick and tired.
stressful.
I'm sick and tired of looking for houses. I just want to get down to it and well, I wasn't looking at houses, but if I had to do it again, I would want to just go look at the houses and
Hmm.
see them in person because sometimes the pictures are deceiving. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the pictures are deceiving.
Hmm.
So,
Another tip I would say is to always drive by the house you're looking at because you might like the outside of the house, but you might not like the neighborhood that it's in.
oh yeah, yep, that's a good tip.
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, cause we looked at a couple houses that were like, wow, this house is like really nice looking. Like it has the amount of bedrooms we want and bathrooms, and it's only this much money. Why is it only this much money? What's wrong with it? And then we drive past it and it was like in the ghetto.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
it was not worth
That's
it. And
it.
like, I don't know about you, but like this house that we're moving into, we're probably gonna have like one or two kids in, and like they're gonna be like growing up there and going to school there. So I want to make sure like it's a good neighborhood.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
great. That's another good tip. Dang, there you go, Nikki. Maybe you should be a real estate agent.
Maybe. If you think I'd be a good real estate agent, I wouldn't. I'm too socially awkward to be a real estate agent. I already know that.
Just do
Uh,
family and your friends.
yeah, I don't think that would make too much money though.
um, so looking at homes, I didn't get a whole lot of experience doing this, but Ryan, what he told me is don't let the person who's selling the house fool you because it can happen. Like, for instance, our house, the way that the furniture was when Ryan came in to look at the house looked very clean. The house looked very orderly. I mean, there were a bunch of nails in the wall. It almost seems like the mother of these two teenage daughters gave them a bucket of nails and a hammer and said, go ahead and have fun, but just put holes in the wall. So, but they had a whole bunch of stuff up on the walls, so he didn't notice that. He wasn't like,
Right.
oh, there are holes. But when she moved all of her stuff out of this house and we were I came down here after graduation to start deep cleaning the house. It was filthy. It was filthy.
can
Like
imagine.
the floors were disgusting. Okay, so my house, well, our house is a 2-bedroom house with 1 bathroom. And I mean it's a smaller size house, but it's a good amount of space for Ryan and I for now. And this woman had 2 teenage daughters, herself, a micro pig, and 2 cats living in this house.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And it was just absolutely filthy. Like I would mop the floor and I would dump the water out into the sink or into the bathtub, and it was black. It was disgusting. Like these women did not know how to clean. And it was like they put their cigarette butts and like burnt them out on the window seals. So there's like burns on the window seals from where they put cigarettes out. But you don't see those things when you're looking at the house.
Right.
So my tip for you guys when you're looking at houses is just to make sure you look at the details of the house.
Yes.
That's my tip for you. And I mean, now it's great. We painted all the walls. We got all the holes filled in.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's great now. But man, when we first moved in, and it reeked of cigarette smoke. All 3 of them chain smoked in the house. So imagine cigarette smoke, cat and 2 cat and micro pigs, all in one house. How nasty that smelled.
So how did you get the cigarette smoke out?
So Ryan's mom has a friend that brought in these big machines. I don't know what they were, but they were these big machines that kind of like lit up red. And it filtered the air. Mm-hmm. And I mean, after one day, all the smell was out from those things. But I mean, it was disgusting before. You'd walk in this house and almost gag because it reeked of cigarette smoke and cat and pig.
We had those in the school I worked at before. They're like dehumidifiers for the air. Like they clean the air. They are so cool.
They are.
They're so cool.
I couldn't believe what they did for our house. But yeah, when you're looking at houses, make sure to pay attention to how the person is living in the house. Oh, and our like cupboards, like where we put our food and stuff, were disgusting too. It's just make sure the house is clean when you buy it. And if not, just be like, hey, can you clean up a little bit before we move in?
Right.
But
yeah, the house that we're moving into isn't that bad. The only thing that I really saw was they have like a enclosed back porch, which is awesome. I'm so excited to have that. But it has carpet, so like the basement underneath the enclosed porch has like water damage on the ceiling. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's the basement, so it's not a big deal, but yeah, I want to pull that up and get it hardwood because
that great.
It could cause damage in the long run.
Oh yeah.
But for the most part, like they had cats, so we have to like deep clean the carpets that are in there, but
oh yeah,
they kept it pretty nice and clean.
That's awesome. Honestly, from like a seller viewpoint, I can't imagine selling my house and it being filthy. Like I just can't imagine. Because then the person that bought the house for me is like, oh, how do they live in this house? Like,
ugh. You know, it's funny you say that because we looked at one house and you could tell the sellers were trying to hide something because they had this like island in front of their basement door. Well, Justin's very like, if I'm buying this house, I want to know everything that's in it, which is awesome because I agree with that. He picked the island up and moved it and went down into the basement. He's like, yeah, we don't want this house. Shuts the door, moves the island back.
That is hilarious.
But like they were trying to hide it. Like
people are
I don't know. People are very shady. And so here's another horror story. We went into this house. I think it was rented. So like it was a renter that was trying to sell the house. Or no, not the renter. The owner, but he was renting it out to other people. We walk into this house. Nobody's there. Our realtor's like saying, hello, like we're from blah, 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 blah. Just coming to look at your house. This lady's daughter, she's like probably 8, comes down and she's like, hi. And our realtor was like, oh, is it okay if we look around? She's like, yeah. So here are the moms in the backyard smoking a cigarette, holding like these 2 huge dogs. Their house is like covered in cigarette butts and like dog poop and it was disgusting. Like I was like, we're not living here.
That's
No.
nasty.
And it's all because, like, not that the house was bad. We wouldn't want to live there anyway, but, like, it wasn't a bad house, but the fact that it looked like that when we went in, I was like, do you know how much cleaning we would have to do?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. And then the same thing happened to us again in another house, but they were like beekeepers. So they had like hives of bees in their backyard. Justin's like deathly allergic to bees, so I was like, oh
that's
great,
no.
we're gonna die. We go into this house and it just wasn't taken care of right.
Oh my gosh. It just makes you wonder how people live that way. You know what I mean? Like, ooh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't get it.
If you're looking for a house, keep in mind, is the house clean or is the house dirty? Do you feel like doing deep cleaning or do you just want to move into a ready and clean house? Because next time around, we're either building a house or we're moving into a house that's already clean because I'm not doing it again.
That's how we are too.
Okay. And the closing process. So I know that sometimes it can be a lot of going back and forth with, oh, if you pay this, I'll make the price this. And, well, you have to pay for that on your own. I'm not putting anything towards that. So, for instance, let's say there are termites in the garage. If you're buying a house and there's termites in the garage, sometimes you can tell the owner, like, oh, hey, I want you to pay for the termites to be out of the garage. And I also want you to pay for the closing costs, and then we'll pay for whatever else. Well, sometimes they could be real jerks and they could be like, well, no, I'm not paying that. So, and I'm not taking any money off the principal either. So you can just go ahead and deal with it. So
Yep.
Did you ever run into that with your house?
So there was one house we looked at and it was like perfect, minus the location because it was on like a major highway. We didn't even think of that. We were just like, oh, we love this house. It has everything we want. But it was like $100,000 and we offered like 85. We figured they'd go up, we'd meet somewhere in the middle. These people were like, how rude, we're not even going to associate with these buyers anymore. And we were like, okay, whatever.
Dang, I didn't realize there was a law to offer so much money. Like,
So, yeah, that's what we were like. And granted, this was the first house we've ever bid on, so we were like, what do we bid? But we were like, we'll bid 85 because, you know, they're going to bid up. We're going to bid somewhere in the middle, and hopefully we can reach an agreement. Nope, they didn't even want to talk to us anymore. We offended them, so
ew.
that was a big
It sounds like they
no.
were snobs, so it sounds like you didn't want that house anyway.
Exactly. But I'm trying to think if we had anything else. I think that was pretty much it. Our sellers for this house are amazing. Like,
That's awesome.
they're a young couple that have like a couple kids and she's like ready to have another one, so they just wanted to move into a bigger house. Which, I mean, I think they're excited to sell it to like another young couple that's getting ready to start like their lives together and stuff like that. So, I mean, that was easy for us. But the process of getting this house was a struggle just because we didn't realize that. I don't know if you guys had to do this, but we had to put down hand money, which is saying like once we put in our bid of this much money, we give them like $500 to say we're serious about this.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you guys had to do that too?
Mm-hmm.
So we gave them the money. We were like, okay, that's fine. Like, we have that money. We'll just give it to them. Well, then our agent was like, well, let me calculate how much your closing costs are going to be and what you'll need for a down payment. And we were like, oh, we got this. We have like $5,000 for everything. She comes back. She's like, you need like $10,000 for closing costs and a down payment. And we were like, what?
Oh my gosh.
We were like, we don't even have half. Like, we have half of that, and that's it. And we were like, and we want this house, and we don't want to have to like do all of this stuff. So we're very lucky, and our parents are very nice and like are helping us, and we're paying them back and all that stuff. But so yeah, we didn't know that closing costs were going to be so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, closing costs are expensive, people.
Prepare for it.
Make sure you have enough money. Also, we we got our pre-approval from a bank that they were like, oh, you have to do your pre-approval online. And we were like, oh, okay. We did it. We got pre-approved. Didn't think anything of it. We go to put our bid in on our house, and our real estate agent was like, oh, can you talk to your bank person about this because you have to have this paperwork signed and blah, blah, blah. And Justin's like, we did it on the computer. She's like, no, you need to, like, figure out who you need to talk to. And we were like, well, we don't know. So we had to go to a whole nother bank, which is actually awesome because our bank lady is amazing. She actually has the same name as our dog. So
Nice.
she's amazing. She got everything figured out for us. So make sure whenever you get pre-approved that you actually go to a bank that you talk to somebody, not an online bank. I'm trying to think if I can think of anything else. But yeah, we did our closing costs. You got to sign a lot of paperwork. I'm sure you guys signed a bunch of paperwork too.
Mm-hmm.
And then the closing date is I'm like excited but not excited yet because I still feel like it's not our house.
Right, it will once you start moving in though.
Once we get those keys on Friday, it's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm so excited. Like, even when our real estate agent called and said we got the bid and like the sellers were like excited, not excited, but they were like accepting our bid and everything. I was like, oh, that's cool. We got the house. Like, I wasn't excited, but I feel like once I get those keys, I'm gonna be like, yes, finally!
Finally, my own house that I can decorate and all of that.
And my dog can have a yard. Like, that's what I'm so excited about.
It's gonna be great. I'm excited for you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, it's insane. It's almost crazy getting the keys. It's like, oh dang, I guess this really is my house now. It's like my responsibility now. I don't know if you guys can see my cat.
He's just hanging out.
Just chilling. But yeah, so it's super exciting. And I just think, I don't know, the closing costs are outrageous. And yeah, just be prepared for that because I feel like you and I both, we weren't expecting. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting because I've never done anything like this before, but I wasn't expecting the down payment and all that to be as expensive as it was. So
it's crazy expensive.
Insanity. So I don't know. I'm happy though. I'm glad everything is done and over with. I'm glad we're in our house and
yeah. So what was it like moving into the day moving into your house? What was it like?
It was really weird because like I remember opening the door for the first time and just being like, oh, this is my house. Like, it was so weird. It was like, oh, okay, I guess I can put this here and this there. And then I remember walking in all the rooms and just being like, I wonder what this is going to look like once we're done. And how do we want to have it all laid out and what type of furniture we might want to get in the future. And also, side note, also, side note, furniture is very expensive.
Very expensive.
Very, very expensive. Luckily, some good friends of ours from church gave us our couch in our entertainment center. So we lucked out with that.
Wow.
But I would love a sectional one day, but those are so expensive.
We're looking at one of those, but I don't think it's good. I think it's going to be too big for our living room. So.
Dang it. Too bad like Sims and you can't change the size of things.
Right? Also, you guys, if you're looking for furniture, Big Lots has awesome furniture and it's like a really nice price. Yeah. I used to work there, and I love their furniture and it's actually really nicely built too. Like, it's not cheap.
Okay. I'll have to remember that because we need to get another bookshelf. But anyways, yeah, moving into the house for the first time, it was just so crazy. Like, it's like, okay, they don't live here anymore. Like, this is our house. Like, this is our house. We're excited. We're going to do whatever we want with it. And I had all these ideas on how I wanted to decorate this house and, you know, all this stuff. And then it's like I started pricing decorations and I was like, I was like, holy crap. So I actually have a full board on Pinterest of decorations. And a lot of it is dollar store DIY stuff.
Yeah, so, you can. Some of them aren't bad at all.
Oh my gosh, no. But I don't want to get too far into decorations because I know we'll be talking about that a little bit earlier. But yeah, it was just really cool. I'm excited for you guys to move in for the first day. Like walk into your house and just be like, this is our house. It's so
Oh my
cool.
god.
It's
I'm
awesome.
gonna have to like call you and like FaceTime you and be like, look at my house.
Yes, I need you to, because I want to see it. So, and then, well, I can't really say that because I have certain listeners. I don't want to ruin anything, but then I'll see it in person.
Yeah, I'm so excited for you to like
Right.
come over. And like if you and Ryan ever want to stay over, we'll have a guest room.
That'd be so
So
much fun.
we can have a couple sleepover.
I'm down for it. That'd be so much fun. I'm
The
down
guys
for
can play like video games all night and we can do like makeup tutorials and
it.
stuff.
Heck yes. Ugh, plans. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, but yeah, it was so much fun moving in and just knowing like this is the beginning of something great. But so like looking for a house, what was something that you knew you wanted in your house?
So me and Justin got like compiled a list together. We really wanted 4 bedrooms because we want 2 kids eventually. But and like Justin needed an office. Like that was the most important thing, was that Justin needs an office because he works from home a lot. So we were like, we can do 3 bedrooms minimum, but like 4 would be perfect. Our house has 3, like we don't have 4 bedrooms, but that's okay. Um, what else? I'm trying to think. Oh, 2 bathrooms.
Nice.
Not even full. Like we were okay as long as there was another toilet in the house. Like
Mm,
because like you have times where like you both have to pee at the same time.
yep.
You're like, all right, you need to hurry up because I need to get in there. So it's just nice to have 2 bathrooms. Laundry room. I didn't want to have to carry my laundry up and down basement stairs.
Oof.
So a laundry room. I'm trying to think if Justin had anything else that he wanted. Babe, he's not listening. He's playing his video games. Um, but yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Like, is he sleeping? I'm just waiting for him to open his eyes and like stare at
I
you.
know, just or like jump off the couch. If you just letting you guys know, he's a psycho, so he might wake up and scare you. I apologize for that ahead of time. But anyways,
But yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Like we just wanted 2 toilets, 3 or 4 bedrooms, and a laundry room. But yeah,
yes.
I think that was like about it. Oh, Justin wanted a dining room, which we
That's
have. I
awesome.
wanted a foyer, but I was like, do you know what a foyer is?
Um.
It's like a mud room.
Oh
Like a
yes, I
mud
know what a
room.
mudroom is. Yes. Yep.
Because I hate when people come in my house and leave their shoes on. Like it's one of my biggest pet peeves for some
I
reason.
hate it too. It's like, listen, I mop and sweep this floor.
Yes.
You're wearing your shoes in my house. Stop wearing
So
your shoes.
like we didn't get 4 bedrooms. We don't have a foyer, but we do have everything else. So I was like, we're hoping we have like a front porch. We want to enclose it and make it like a mud room. So
That'll be nice.
I'm hoping that's what we'll do. And then who knows about the 4th bedroom? If we have 2 kids in this house, they'll just share a room for a
There you
while.
go. Make them do it. A lot of kids had to do that growing up.
I shared a bedroom with my brother.
Hey, and you guys turned
So
out great.
yeah, I turned out just fine. It's all
You
right.
did. Um, that's great.
What were you
Um,
guys looking for?
I wanted a big yard. I wanted a yard
Oh
because,
yeah, Justin wanted a yard too.
mm, because we have our little guy, and well, at the time we didn't, but I knew that I wanted an animal, so I didn't know if I wanted a cat or a dog, but I thought I wanted a dog. I still want a dog, but we got our cat, and we can just let him out, and he'll go run around the backyard and come up in the front, run around. He gives me anxiety sometimes doing that because sometimes he'll just like run over to the neighbor's yard, and I'm like, 11, get out of their yard, but nobody bothers him. I wanted that, and I really wanted a garage. So we have a two-car garage, which is nice, but right now, until further notice, our garage doors we have to manually lift and put down, which is fine. But
Oh,
hopefully soon we're gonna have a guy come and do the automatic doors. So we just have to click a button and we can like drive our cars in because it will be so much easier. But we have a driveway. I wanted a driveway. I would have liked to have a couple more bedrooms, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm very thankful for the house that we have. Like I'm happy, and I wanted to live in a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, because I just didn't want to live in a neighborhood where I knew there was going to be a bunch of commotion, a bunch of traffic. Like we live on a road where it's a dead end, so you shouldn't be driving back here unless you have a reason to.
Right.
So, but those were mostly like the big things that I wanted. I wanted a mudroom, and in the house where the sellers were like, we're not going to take this, take this. We're not going to take this, take this. There was a mudroom in that house, and there were 3 bedrooms in that house, but they were just really rude and meh.
You don't want to have to deal with that.
Nope, nope. So, and their house had actually been on the market for 10 months at that point. So we figured,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, we figured, hey, if we offer them this, they're going to be like, oh, heck yeah, like this house has been on the market for 10 months, we'll take it. Nope.
Right.
So, oh wow, it just wasn't meant to be. But those are the things for my next house. I really want a porch that we can sit on. Like we have a porch right now, it's small. So it's like we can't really take our chairs out there. We can, but it's just small. So I want a big my next house. So
we're hoping to make a fire pit in our yard so we can have fires during the summer.
That would be nice.
And like we have that nice enclosed back porch that we're gonna sit out on. But
yeah.
One thing I did want was a garage too. I forgot about the garage. But we have a really nice it's almost like a parking lot. Like it's just like a little parking lot. You can park like 4 cars there.
I think it's cute. I like that.
And then there's like you can pull off to the side of the road. Like there's a pull off too, so we could even park 2 more cars out there. Nice. So we could have a total of like 6 cars at our house at one time.
Nice. That's awesome. I love it. I love the house. I got to see Nikki's house, everybody.
Yeah. Well, if you guys want to, yes, if you guys want to see pictures, I will post pictures of it. So let me know.
Yeah. Do it. What else do we have? How did you know that the house that you found was the house you wanted to buy?
So I'm a very strong believer in feelings. Like you just get a feeling from a house. Justin would say I'm crazy. But like we walked into this house and it was just like a homey kind of feeling. And like we were walking through it and I was like, okay, I can see our living room in here. I can see our dining room. And I was like, oh, but this house only has 1 bathroom because it was advertised as 1 bathroom. Well, Justin and our realtor were walking in the kitchen. And I was still in the living room, and I was like, oh, this must be a closet. And I went to go open it, and it was a half bathroom, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a half bathroom. Because it's just like a closet door, which we're going to be changing. But, yes, I was very excited when I saw that. And, like, I don't know, like, I could just see us living there. And, like, some of the houses that we went to, like, the one that we put a bid on that I told you, like, we really liked, but the sellers were rude. I had like an okay feeling, but like we went down into the basement because the basement was finished. And I got like a weird feeling and I was like, I don't like this.
That's how you know right there.
So yeah, you get a vibe from a house and like you know if it's the right one.
Oh yeah. I'm the same way. I had a feeling but it was also kind of hard for me because I wasn't there to look at it in person. But I trusted Ryan and I told him, hey, if you see anything weird, tell me. Like, and don't take the house. So whenever I saw pictures and stuff, I saw the backyard. I saw that it was an almost completely gated in backyard. I saw the garage. I was like, all right, this is it. Like, this is the one. It's a good price. It's a good area. We're going to take it. It was only I think it was on the market for like 3 days or something. Wow. And then we put our bid in. So I was happy. I think that's how we knew. It was just kind of like, okay, it's in our price range. It's in a nice area. It's, all these things that we wanted. So like I said, I wish we had a couple more bedrooms, but that's okay because maybe one day.
One day. It'll happen. You can have a kid in that house.
Heck yeah. For now, it's our game room, though. We have all of our games and our pop figures and stuff in there. So it's pretty cool, but.
That's awesome.
Thank you. I love it. Is your house a 1-story or a 2-story?
2-story.
Nice.
So we have like our dining room, kitchen, living room, half bath, pantry, and laundry room down on the first floor. And then we have our bedroom, our 3 bedrooms, and a bathroom on the second floor.
That's
And we
awesome.
have like a crawl space for an attic, but I'm not going up there.
Nope. Nope,
So-
we do too, and I refuse. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Was that 11?
Yeah, I thought I heard something, but I had my earphones in, so I'm like, maybe I didn't. But, yeah, you basically just have a feeling, and whether that feeling's good or bad, you should definitely follow your gut, because you don't want to be buying the wrong house. That's for sure.
Well,
But
and I was very, my stepdad, he's very good at like looking at something and being like, oh, that's good, or like, oh, that's not the greatest. So I needed his stamp of approval before we said yes or no. So I was like, you need to come look at this house before we put a bid in on it. So like we went to go look at it on a Saturday, I think, and he came on Sunday to look at it. And he said it looked like a nice house. So we put in our bid, and it's gonna be ours. Or it is. At this point, it is ours.
It is. I'm so excited for you guys.
And sorry about that, guys. We had to take a little break to snuggle our cute animals.
Aw, they're so warm.
Joy's
Eleven's
like,
like,
put me
so me.
down. Joy's like, put me down. Here, baby girl. Why don't you go on the other couch? There you go.
Love my corgi.
She's so long.
But anyways, guys, I hope you're enjoying our house video.
Yeah.
But now I think it's time to get into the fun part of having a house.
Yes. Decorations. I love that we said that at the same time.
I think decorations can really make or break a house, honestly. Like,
oh my gosh, yes.
The right decorations make a house look great, but the wrong decorations make a house look like, well, pretty bad.
The SH word. But yeah, did you know like what colors you wanted to paint your rooms whenever you got the house?
Yeah, I knew I wanted our bedroom to be like a white. And I knew I wanted a lot of our house to be like our walls. You can't really see it very well with this lighting, but our walls are like a light blue / light gray. And then we also have that's creepy.
This is not our Halloween episode.
It's not. But our game room has 3 of the walls are like a royal blue, and then the 4th wall is like a light pink. And we decided to. That. Yes, I loved it. At first, I was like, I don't know how I really feel about it, and then we went along with it, and I was like, okay, I like this. But yeah, so I knew I wanted. Love you, kitty. But I knew I wanted, like I said, the white. I didn't know about the blue. I thought maybe I might want it to be a dark blue, but then I found out that whenever you're painting a room, the lighter the color your room is, the bigger it seems, and the darker colors make your room kind of look smaller. So kind of keep that in mind when you paint your house, because at first I was like, oh yeah, I want to do this color and this color, and then the person was like, well, here's a quick tip for you. The darker the room, the smaller it looks.
Good to know.
So, which you wouldn't really think would make any sense. But, hi, 11. Sorry,
this
guys.
Snuggly. Oh, there he goes. The face you make when your cat leaves you.
Literally. But, yeah, so I think the colors have a lot to do with what your decorations are going to be like.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know are you going to be painting the walls for sure?
Oh my gosh, we're painting our bedroom 100% because right now it is this ugly green color, like hunter green. Ooh. The carpets are green. The walls are green. Yeah. We are tearing up the carpet and putting hardwood floor in, hopefully. Crossing my fingers.
That'll be nice.
Because I told Justin I want to do that before we are like moved in, because trying to rip up a carpet while we are moved into that room is going to suck.
Yeah, it thoroughly.
Yeah, so either we're gonna move into our spare bedroom and then do that while we're moved in, or completely do it before we move in. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I want to paint our bedroom like gray, and then do the wall that our bed is on like a dark blue.
Ooh, I like that.
I think that'd be really pretty, like a
that.
light gray and then like a dark navy blue wall.
I like that a lot. I think that's really pretty.
So I want to do that. I've always wanted a red kitchen.
Yes.
So I want to paint the walls in my kitchen, like maybe paint like one wall red and the other one's like, I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But we have like blue appliances, and if you've seen my wedding pictures, you know I love red and blue together. So
Yes.
our kitchen's gonna be our wedding colors, red and blue.
That's gonna be great. I'm
I'm trying to think. I know. Oh, you good?
me. I'm sorry.
Just want to make sure you weren't dying.
No, not yet.
I feel you on that. Anyway.
Trying to find the picture of what our walls were before. It was like a honey mustard yellow.
Oh my gosh.
Nasty. But anyways.
Oh, but I think I want to do our dining room like, and I haven't told Justin this yet, but I think I want to do it in like a grayish purple.
Ooh.
I think it'd be really pretty, like a light grayish purple.
Yes. All the light gray with any color looks so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed. So this is, I'll show you guys real quick. This is what, how I was telling you about all the holes that were in our walls.
Yes.
This is just one wall of ours, and this is how many holes we had to fill. I hope you guys can see it. All right. This is just, see all that white? That's all filling in the wall.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm not kidding. When I say it looks like they took nails and just went ham, that's it, literally what it looked like. And then this was the color of the walls in the kitchen and the living room. It was just like this ugly yellow with like...
Yeah, it's like mustard yellow.
I was not here for it. I mean, I did not like it. I was like, no.
I want to try to find a picture of our bedroom.
Yes.
Okay, here's one. So it's like hunter green carpets.
It really is, isn't it?
Yep. I guess the walls aren't hunter green, but like the windows are like painted that way, and then the closet, like, yeah,
they must have liked green.
Yeah, that's changing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of green.
Me either. And like green's Justin's favorite color, and he's like, I don't want that. That's ugly.
That's when you know a room is not the way you want it. Is when even your husband's like, yeah, that color is not about to do it.
So Justin's mom has this like really pretty greenish blue paint. Like it's vibrant. It's beautiful. And it changes colors when the sun hits it. Awesome.
That's cool.
I think we're gonna paint our bathroom that color. Ooh. Like our upstairs bathroom.
That'll be nice.
But, yeah, and I don't really know, like, decoration-wise what I want. Justin wants to put these really cool industrial-looking lights on our back porch, like our closed-in back porch. That'll be really pretty. But other than that, like, I don't really have any decorations that I know of yet. I want a big Sherpa rug.
Oh, yes.
Those are so pretty. Justin hates them, but, like, I really like them.
I think they're pretty.
I'm putting a vanity in our bedroom so I can do my makeup in the morning.
Bad. I want one so bad.
Do it. I say do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Don't let your dreams be memes or memes be dreams.
Get it, Shia LaBeouf. Yeah. As far as like my decorating, I still don't have very much. I did have some pictures hanging up over here on this wall of our wedding, and the whole frame fell.
Oh my gosh.
Fell down and shattered. So there were about like 9 different pictures in this one like big collage frame that had hanging, and it went bye-bye. So and for now I don't really have a theme going, but I like turquoise blue and brown together and like white. So I think that's a lot of what I have. And I have a lot of snowmen up right now, and I just need to buy decorations, but they're so expensive.
They're very
Are
expensive.
so expensive.
Oh, speaking of decorations though, I got so many Christmas decorations on clearance at Michael's.
Oh, nice.
Like so many.
I
I
need to
went
go.
I went like ham. Like I bought like 4 signs for like $30 and then I ended up going back to get more.
Dang.
So, yeah,
Yeah. That's like always the best time to get holiday stuff is after the holiday because it's cheap.
yeah.
I got like a Grinch blow up for like $15 at the at-home store that we have here.
Oh,
And it's so cool. I can't wait to have it up next year. And I want to get Christmas lights next year. But anyways, yeah, I'm very excited to finally get some more furniture and some decorations because like we said earlier, furniture is expensive. Oh, excuse me.
do
But
you have like do you have a Pinterest board of like what you want to do with your house?
yeah, I do.
Show us some of your Pinterest stuff.
Okay. Let me
I'll
show
pull
you.
up mine too.
Okay, sweet. I don't really know if I have a theme or not though. That's the thing. Like I feel like a lot of the stuff that I have is just like random. So let me see if I can find where I had it.
I know. If you guys are interested in stuff like this, let us know. If you have a Pinterest board, share it with us. Like,
Heck yes.
I'm moving into a new house. I need good ideas. Send me some stuff.
Okay, so
Um,
I'll show you my 3 favorite pins that I have for decoration.
yes.
I think this is just absolutely stunning, and I don't know if it's the white or what it is, but I just love how they have, you see a rug, you see an entertainment center, you see decorations on the entertainment center, and I just think it looks so nice and just
It
bright and
is.
vibrant. So that's one of my favorites, and then I also have, and I think this could easily be done for cheap. It's just a simple, it's home.
I have that pin too.
Yes, I think it would be somewhat cheaper than a lot of the stuff that you see. And
Mhm.
then this one, I just really love this one because, like, for both of us, for you and I, Nikki, family is really important for both of us. So I think
Right.
this would be so cool to do. It's basically it's a family sign up on the top here, and then it has just 3 shelves with a whole bunch of pictures.
Oh, I love that.
I think it's so pretty. I would love to do that.
That is such a good idea. I might steal that from you.
It's awesome. And then here's the same thing that I posted earlier about home, but it's with a clock in the middle. So
I've
like
seen that one too.
I want to do that. How about you? What do you have that you would love to do for your house?
Okay, so I love books. Like I love reading and I really want to get back into it. That's one of my New Year's resolutions is to start reading again. I would love to do like a little corner bookshelf like this with like um what are they called? Like a chase or something, like a just a seat for me to sit and read my books. And I want to call it like this is so funny. I want to call it Nikki's Nook.
Oh, that's so cute.
I think it would be so adorable. And then like I love this. Oh, there's little dots on it. Oh well.
Oh,
It's so cute.
that is really cute. I
And
love
like
the ceiling fan.
yes, we could do that in our screen and porch and I think it'd be so pretty. I'm trying to think of something else I had out here in here. I have to read this quote to you and I'm going to put this in my bathroom. Like I'm making this sign and putting it in my bathroom.
Do it.
It says everyone wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change the toilet paper. And then it says be the change on it.
That is amazing.
Yes. It's my favorite.
That's great.
But like Justin and I, like I said, we don't have like a mudroom or anything. So we're gonna try to do like something like this at first.
I like that.
Like you can put your shoes in the little hutch and then we're gonna have like coat hangers on the other side so you can hang your coat up and
Like that.
then this is I'm just gonna show you a bunch of Pinterest
No,
stuff
go ahead.
because
I love Pinterest.
I'm like so excited. This is like what I meant by I want that one like blue wall.
That is so pretty.
So now I just gotta talk Justin to letting me get like pink pillows and stuff. It's probably
Yes.
gonna happen.
Let's do it. Just do it anyway.
And like this is so pretty for fall.
See, I wish I could decorate like that.
Me too.
I wish I could. I'm not very good at decorating. That's the sucky part.
It really is. And like it's like hard.
I haven't seen a certain person on Instagram posting any new decoration pictures. Have
Yeah.
you?
No. I mean, I'm waiting for it. That person's a little busy right now planning something else, so
Yeah, that's true. But you know that all the pictures are going to be coming from that too. But anyways, guys, we don't want to get too far into that. We just
makes me so annoyed. Sorry.
Yeah, it is very annoying. And then that other Instagram person, if I have to see one more boomerang,
I know.
I'm gonna delete my Instagram in general.
All right, people. Real quick rant. This person that we talked about. We'll call her Sally.
Okay,
Sally. Sally, she's a good-looking girl, right?
Yeah.
She's pretty. Has worked very hard on her appearance, which is awesome. You know, go you. But she posts like boomerangs on Instagram of herself, like almost like pretty much naked.
Oh yeah, and you know
all
she's
the
trying
time.
to get the attention.
And it's like, oh, Christmas really hit me hard. Look at my stomach, and there's nothing there.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Rant before the rant of the day. So.
Yes, that is a rant before the rant of the day. You guys, I can't even. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we could really just keep going on about that. But if you look at our social media episode that we did, we ranted about what should and shouldn't be on Instagram.
So I personally think we should just do a whole episode about rants, like ranting.
Oh, me too.
If you guys would be interested in that, let us know. We might just do it anyway because why not?
Let's do it. So I think I really love that bedroom picture that you showed me with that navy wall and that pink. I think that's stunning.
So pretty. And I actually found this pink bedspread and Justin's like, no. So I'm thinking hopefully I can get like a gray bedspread and maybe like in that picture how they had pink pillows, maybe just something like that. Who knows?
I'm obsessed with it. Are there any other decorations in general? Like, are you any good at planting flowers? Because I'm not. I got mums for the summer from my in-laws and I killed them.
Yeah,
sorry, Sharon, if you ever listen to this, I apologize for killing the mums. I didn't too.
I'm terrible. I am like all for fake flowers.
Oh, me too. 100%.
So like when we moved into this apartment, Justin's grandma is a very green-thumbed person. She bought us cactuses. Yeah, we killed one.
Oh no.
How do you kill a cactus?
How do you kill a cactus?
I don't know.
I
don't touch them. They're Justin's thing. So, but he's like, I want to have plants out on our porch. And I'm like, no.
No, because we're just going to kill them. I know.
Much.
I suck at it.
I think during the summer, I wouldn't mind having flowers outside, but like, I don't want plants inside my house.
Me either. Some people are, for some reason, plants are becoming a fad. I don't know if you've noticed that or not.
I have noticed.
And I don't get it.
I mean, good for you if you can like keep a plant alive in your house. Awesome. I am not one of those people.
Oh, I'm not either. I am not either. My mama is. Mama, if you're listening, please give me some of your skills because I can't keep plants alive.
Me too. Give me some tips.
Oh, she actually got me, if you're listening to this, Mama, that plant you got me for the bathroom is great and it soaks up the moisture. I can keep that one alive.
There you go.
And that one stays alive. But plants that require like the extra soil and the extra sunlight and all this water, I'm like, I have no idea what to do. So
our friend Melissa has a bunch of plants in her house.
Well, see, why can't I be good about plants?
I'm not either.
But anyways.
Anywho, sorry, we went on a little rant about plants. Trying to think.
Should we go on to our next segment, our last segment of the night?
Yeah, let's do it.
Memories you're looking forward to making in your first home.
I'm so excited for our first sit-down dinner together. I'm so excited for that. I'm excited to. I'm very weird when it comes to sleeping in a new place. Like, I get really bad anxiety. So, like, the first night we were here, I cried.
Aww.
But I'm honestly so excited for our first night in the house. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have that.
I don't think so either. Especially if Justin's with you, I don't think you will.
Right.
I'm excited for you guys.
But I'm excited for that. I'm excited to have our first kid in the house.
Yes.
I'm excited for Joy to run outside in the yard. She is going to go crazy. She doesn't even know. Like,
Aww.
I'm just so excited for that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I mean, decorating a baby's room. I'm so excited for kids. Like, we'll have to do an episode on kids because
Yes.
I'm excited to have kids, but I'm not personally ready for it just yet.
Yeah, it's a very big commitment and investment.
So, Mom, if you're listening to this, I'm not ready to have children yet. You
Sorry.
don't have to worry. Oh, no, my mom's like, I have enough grandkids. It's fine. Justin's family, on the other hand, is like, we want grandbabies. And I'm like, I'm not ready for that. But what are you excited to experience, or what were you excited to experience in your house?
I was really excited for our first pet.
Yeah.
Pet, which I thought was going to be a dog, but how the tables have turned. Or everybody says that office line, oh, how the turntables have turned. I'm like,
I don't get that.
I don't either.
I don't watch The Office.
I don't either. I try and I hated it. Sorry if you listen to The Office. But anyway, I was really excited for our first pet, even though he doesn't really interact with me. And he kind of just sits around like a loaf of bread. But I was excited for that. And like you said, decorating in like our first kid, like a nursery, is going to be amazing. And oddly enough, I still get excited over getting mail.
Really?
Like, I can't wait to check the mail every time I get home. I'm so excited to get the mail. I'm like, oh, this is great. Like getting mail at my first house. I'm so excited. And then at first I was excited to be cleaning. And now it's like, okay,
not so much.
Can I hire somebody to do the cleaning? Because I don't want to do it anymore.
Well, that's like, I'm so excited to have our own washer and dryer. But, like, I know I'm going to hate doing laundry.
I hate doing laundry. I have so much I need to do. But yeah, and cooking dinner together is so much fun. I love doing that too. But those were the big things. The main things were the first pet in the nursery and having that backyard to kind of, like, we're also thinking about doing a fire pit. So just having that type of stuff is going to be fun. And I do love you, 11, even though you ignore me. You sleeping loaf of bread.
Yeah. But Joy's sitting on the floor chewing on her Frisbee.
Why don't our pets love us?
She hates when I hold her. And I don't care. I hold her anyway.
You're like, you're just going to deal with it. I feed you.
I feel like once she gets older, like out of this puppy phase, she's going to be like, hold me. And like just lay on me. But like right now, she's just like, I want to play.
I want to play.
So.
I do not. I got home from work. I'm tired.
Same.
But, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I thought it was helpful. I think we learned some good things about houses and decorating and all that. It's been fun.
And share with us if you guys redid your house or like did anything in your house. Yes. Share with us your before and after picture. Our friends Brandon and Nikki like redid their whole house and it's amazing. Like she posted a lot of pictures on her Facebook of it, and like we helped them paint walls and everything. And it's just amazing to see how their house has changed.
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
So if you guys have done that, post before and after pictures. I need some help. I need inspiration. So
yes. And congratulations to you and Justin again. That's so exciting. You homeowners.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
And guys, just a really quick advice for you. Don't give up, because searching for almost 2 years was so stressful, but like you'll find the house. So don't give up at all.
Great advice.
Thanks.
Always coming in with a kill on advice.
I try.
I love it. Do you want to go ahead and rant?
Sure.
Yes. Do you have one or do you want me to go?
Nope, I got one.
Okay, you go ahead and start us off, Nick.
So this house buying process was stressful. Okay. And I'm not going to go into details, but like, we've had a couple realtors and we've had one that didn't show us any houses on her own. We showed her all of the houses. The only houses she showed us were the ones in her name. So, my rant is that if you're a realtor and you are helping a young couple try to find their dream house, don't look at it just for yourself. Look at it for that couple. Like, be a good person.
Yes.
Help them find their dream home. Don't just look at it as something for you.
Yes, that's a great rant of the day.
Makes me so angry. I hate money-hungry people.
Oh, me too. Especially, excuse me, guys, sorry. Especially we're old, we work. But especially when it's something like a house. Like,
yes.
That's just insane to me. That's insane to me.
Like, especially, and I'm just going to rant about this real quick. Especially whenever you're an IT guy and a person tries to explain to you what a surge protector is.
That's almost like an insult to him.
Yeah. Yes. So on that note, I'm going to end that because I don't want to get into too much details to where my husband gets mad at me.
Yes. Don't go into details until at least you have your house and you know you don't have to ever deal with her ever again.
Yes.
Them again. Oops. I don't know. But that is a great rant. Just be a good person. My rant's not going to be about houses, but my rant's going to be about the TV show You. Okay, not about the TV show, but it's a great show on Netflix. And something that I didn't even expect to happen got spoiled for me because somebody wanted to share a meme. And whatever, do you, boo-boo? Like, share memes. That's cool. I like memes, but don't spoil it. Like, I could understand, like, if it was a spoiler about season 1, I can understand that because it's been out for a while. But season 2 hasn't even been out for a month yet. So, and this person spoiled something that is actually pretty huge. Like I said, did not see coming. So just don't spoil things. And if you're going to spoil something, make sure you say spoiler alert.
Yes.
I just can't stand people. But anyways, that's my rant of the day. Don't spoil TV show. Well, TV shows, movies, anything.
Yes, and You season 2 is amazing. You are going to love it.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm waiting for Ryan to get caught up with me, and then we're going to watch it together.
Yes, my friends, if you have not watched it, go watch it. If you have not watched season 1, go watch season 1. You will not be disappointed if you like creepy love stories. You'll love this.
And I want to read the book too.
Yes, me too. I heard the books are a lot different than the show though.
I really like the show.
I do too.
Maybe we'll just have to read the book and see. We should have an episode about books. So if you guys want to hear about our books, let us know down below. Let us know what you thought about our episode for tonight. Let us know what you thought about our cute pet guests that were only with us for a couple of minutes. But it's been really fun. And again, everybody congratulate Nikki and Justin on their first home because it's an awesome, awesome, awesome thing.
Thanks, Cass.
You're welcome.
But yeah, guys, thanks for spending your Wednesday or Thursday because YouTube sucks at uploading videos. I've been uploading the same video for 4 hours.
Oh no.
Anywho, I hope you enjoyed spending the last hour and 15 minutes with us.
Yes, I have dearly loved it.
Me too.
And we love our listeners. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you think. We always love hearing from you guys.
Yep. So, with that said, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Cass, and you know what you're listening to. Two
Lives,
One
World. Talk to you guys next time.
See ya!
See ya!